The grease is melting the back.
What does the Englishman do?
Fudge.
Monday, March 17th, 2025. Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. Your host, Cole Spivey, my beautiful wife. Welcome, everybody.
Wait till the red light, please. Please, safety first.
My beautiful wife. Sheriff, corrupt, 137-4219. Sheriff Department, white vehicle cruiser. There's this corrupt bitch, too.
Too much excitement, be quiet.
First thing I'm going to do when I'm Commander-in-Chief, I'm going to take their sirens away and make their lights real dim.
I just verified it.
We'll investigate the traffic and stop right there. Can't tell what type of cop it is, but it looks like a BITCH. License plate 131-7661, Sheriff. Is that the same one?
Probably already fired me.
Now there's the Waterburger I pulled up on whenever the Hicks were trying to kill us. I thought they had an AK in the back. Good old cop was there getting a hamburger. Very first job, Wendy's. I was 15. It's going to work when I'm Commander-in-Chief is these apps. It doesn't matter what apps are out there, and none of them will be there by then, including Uber. But Uber, DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub, Roadie, all of them. It doesn't matter what you do, where you go, and when you pick it up, when you drop it off. There'll be a policy. Once you turn it on, they allow you to turn it on. Every single mile you go is $1. So you turn it on and you go a mile. It doesn't matter about the pickup. If they don't get you anything, then they lose money. So once you turn it on, $1 a mile. And by the end of the day, if you drive 120 miles, then you get $120. If you drive 100 miles, you get $100. Now the tips and all that stuff will be added, and that'll be for the customers. So this will change the life of rideshare and I guess you could say a delivery service all across the nation in all 50 states. They will get $1 a mile, no matter what. Now, here's another thing that will happen once I'm Commander-in-Chief. Every single person that can prove to me that they were in rideshare or they were in delivery, anyone, they will be reimbursed for the money that they stole from you. They will be called before Congress and they will be tried as thieves. These are all the CEO people. They will be tried as thieves, and we'll see that happen. And that money will be reimbursed to you for the thievery that they caused upon you. It'll be $1 a mile. All right, resetting. Monday, March 17th, about 10:40 a.m. Everything will be recorded, and you'll hear every word I have to say. It's a VOR. It's a very high operational frequency. It's omnidirectional. So it can guide the planes in using radio frequencies. They used something similar in World War II. This one was starting to be perfected in the 70s. It's a secondary guidance device. So the primary is GPS. So it's only secondary. Right now, it's internet. back there. She knows those jets. She's like, they're getting ready to go to war. I said, they're probably getting ready to bomb either Israel or Gaza. One of the two.
Be getting decaf. I want to get the one with the stuff in the middle. Dang construction worker convention. $1.99 for a donut. So you're gonna throw it away?
We're gonna throw it away.
Mike Z, I'm gonna pay for it. Gotcha. Only the devil laughs. Plans, we're gonna watch Werner Herzog, a 60 Minutes interview. Look how old he got. I just now casted Jack Nicholson as the principal of the Academy of the Gifted and Talented. The dwarf meets him and gets fired by him. Here, kitty. Gonna have some food right here. Take a big old bite.
Bit into this, there was a penny inside the croissant. I'll get you the penny. I'm writing the principal's thing. I'll put it somewhere in here. Put it in there really quick. It not scared me. I'm not lying. This penny right here. I can find them from the penny. This penny was in the croissant. There's the back of the penny. Here's the front of it. Here's the croissant. There's the penny. The penny says 2011. Inside the croissant. Who would put a penny in a croissant? But he's bit into it. Somebody put a penny in my croissant. Mike in the book.
All right, kitty. We're working on the next scene. I knocked out one scene in a few moments. I watched that Herzog documentary probably one of the greatest documentary filmmakers that I've ever even come across was Herzog. He did a grizzly bear, about a man that gets eaten by bears. Right here is probably one of the funniest things I ever seen in my life. Teachers yelling at students. It got 1.3 million from a gamer named Hitman. He made $1,000 off of this. He collected all this footage from students and put it on YouTube. I've watched 24 minutes and nearly died laughing. I'm on the second scene. He already hit the long-term fat substitute, Amy, the dwarf did. He got up on the chair and threw the complete works of William Shakespeare and hit her in the nose with a bridge. Hit her in the nose with the spine of the complete works. Probably did it by accident. Nicholson, Jack Nicholson, who's going to play the principal, I'm putting him down as the part for the principal. It's a cameo. Hits him in the nose and he's bleeding all over the place. Not the dwarf. He should. But the dwarf hits Amy in the nose on accident. How I'm putting it very general in the book, so we don't even know if it was an accident or not. It's not described very, very well in the book. It's very general in the book. Usually my descriptions, all my descriptions, I struggle with. I'm fine with dialogue. Descriptions are the hardest thing in a book. So I'm keeping it limited, just like Cormac. And that's McCarthy. Now let me explain something. It's very general. Now let me tell you. This principal scene, either it's going to be taken very serious or it's going to get a lot of laughs. But I know that Jack Nicholson would be the one that would take it serious. Because it's not, if they cast Will Ferrell or something with it, he would go for some of the comedy. It's a very serious thing that happens in the teacher lounge, where this little dwarf guy, he's just a dwarf. And listen, Peter Dinklage is no little man. He's no little man. He's a big deal. This guy's a serious actor. And I think this might get him an Academy Award if he's willing to risk it. He throws this book at this teacher, he hits her right in the nose. He's a long-term substitute, but he's basically almost the same thing most teachers are. And he gets called to the office and has to deal with the principal. There's a secretary named Kathy that brings him coffee, the principal coffee. Now listen, he's got the principal, this is very, it's very David Lynch. The principal has a fake cigar that you can squeeze, just like a toy, because you can't have cigars. Not in school, you can't have tobacco products. He's got a fake squeezy cigar that he squeezes. He does it for therapy so he doesn't have to smoke the cigar. That's right, Nicholson. That's right. Now, he's got taxidermy littered all over his office. Everything from a red fox to a bear rug on the floor. A real bear. Well, it's not a real bear, a live bear. It's a bear rug, which foreshadows what goes on in Alaska. Well, they don't kill that circus bear. But the principal's got taxidermy all over. And let me tell you, he's got a deer, elk, caribou. I got to go back and make sure I spell caribou with a K. Hey, listen, there ain't no writer worse than me when it comes to spelling. I can do the Mississippi, Mississippi. We're trying to really get in touch with the spirit this Monday, which is the world spirit. That's what I'm concerned with in this writing this material. I get the writing eventually, but the true writer does not care about spelling. He'll get the spelling. They'll figure out that SOAR is S-O-R-E rather than S-O-A-R. Let me throw a rear. That's the front one right there. Front one right here. But the real writer is just, But let's just take a look at all this disaster that I got so far. Kitty's just, dang, Kitty. What'd you do? What'd you do, Kitty? Now, the principal's genius. He's a genius character. We got the front scene. That's where we're doing the principal scene right here. Here's chapter 62 and 63 will be posted. And that one's all, messed up. He speaks some Puck right there. Now, when he finds a dog under the bridge, he names that dog Puck. We got the real name Okay, we know the real name, or what we think the real name. Egg roll's wrong right there. And they messed up on Midsummer's on purpose. That's really supposed to be there. His name is Guy. That's why she calls him Big Guy. So his first name is Guy. This is of the dwarf, right? He's got several fake names. He's about to admit his real name to the principal, which he gets it right. The principal does. The principal's a genius. Now, the principal, and that'd be played by Jack Nicholson if I get my way, he finds out his real name before this conversation even happens. He finds out he's a criminal. Yeah, Doc Shelby is kind of like a criminal. He ends up making $1 billion. Now, about $1 billion around that way. He's a billionaire. Now, if you look in here, you'll see his real name. Now, there's one time where I call him something else. This book is very weird. There's another time where we find out his real name. And his first name is Guy. Now, she calls him Little Man. We don't know if that's an insult or the real name. But it probably is his real name. Names are pretty important to people that read stories and stuff. But she calls him Guy Littleman. Okay. Jacob is mentioned too in it. There's a character named Jacob. That's probably one of the other it's a biology teacher. Now, if we go, there's Panda, helping a panda. They're eating Panda Express. That's the scene where the hit happens. 61 is this is JVC TV, Fairbanks Transportation Chip, because that's the diner. Okay, this is all backwards. It's written literally almost backwards. The principal said getting his grammar incorrect, which I misspelled grammar right there. And then Littleman, Mr. Littleman is what she calls him. He's not married at this point. He gets married under a bridge. Oh, come on, that's nothing. These things are crazy. Littleman is the name, Guy Littleman. Got it. That's what I wanted to get. I wanted to get his real name. His real name is Guy Littleman. Guy Littleman, so you know now, okay? Don't ask me on set or I'll fire you. You have to read the book and know it by heart nearly. Guy Littleman is his name. That's the little man's name. Guy Littleman. It's being added right now. All right, now pick it up. All right, hand it over. You don't make that decision. I make it.
All over a puff.
RJJ4342! Trying to run me off the road! RJJ4342! I'm calling it! All right, we're going to, I believe it's called CPR repair. So this is our, I believe our third trip there. Maybe fourth. Not really for sure, I have to figure it out. We'll be going to Guitar Center too. It's not in silence, but it's in words. We speak the word. We are a representation of Disney World. We represent Disney World.
Linda and I do. Don't we, sweetie?
Yes, of course.
We represent Disney World. So there is Hawkins. Where he goes, he doesn't go back from. He was a good drummer. But you don't come back from that. I don't talk about Dylan's son. There's Eric Clapton, but you can't really see him. He's right there. Jew, JBH 7044. They all are. It's tiring with an alcoholic. It's tiring. All they want is Israel. They just want what Israel wants. And Israel never, ever have it. They'll never find the new wine. Because your alcohol is not the blood of Christ.
No.
And this isn't Guitar Center either. Yeah, they have a cafe. You can get bread here rather than to kill yourself with alcohol. Rather than to die with wine, you can actually have bread. Too. I want to watch. This is part of the show. This is part of the show. I want to show the progression.
I know it's a part of the show.
Okay.
Thank you, Plenty of Fishes, very much.
Right.
5 years ago.
All right. There we go. Very good. You're getting closer. 7 minutes. Probably get a Grammy. All right. It's right there. It's that one right there. It says $4.99 right next to it. Right there.
You can't just leave it sitting there.
Just grab it real quick.
You can't just leave it sitting
Well, just
there.
grab it.
That's rude.
It's not going to hurt you.
Cool. Do not do that.
You can't.
Respect.
She can't touch a guitar. You know why? Because the devil won't let her.
Germs.
Try it.
You don't leave the guitars
try
up
it.
there.
Try it.
Do not leave the guitars there.
You can't do it though? Here, watch.
No, you're bitching at me.
No.
You're bitching at me about my
No.
damn cell phone, and you won't put it.
Hey,
Put this stuff.
Try
on.
it and see if you can touch the guitar. See if you can touch it. See it? Watch. Watch this. Watch. She's afraid.
No.
All right, go ahead. You're the big boss. Go ahead and play it. Play the guitar. It's pretty good. So we did a little instrumental. We did a little bit of an instrumental that we might use. We might not. I have to listen to it in the guitar. Well, I have to listen to it in the car. So I have to listen to it in the car and see what it sounds like from the guitar. So that was a Yamaha. She touched it. So she finally touched the guitar. She's afraid to touch guitars. Okay.
Start shit.
You could hear it. Yeah, it's me. It doesn't sound like me though. It was really weird. We just hit a Guitar Center. It's in the middle of it though. It's instrumental. Why are we going, or why are we not?
Correct.
I need to know the difference between the two.
Which one do you plan on doing? You're the driver.
Why would we go to Walmart?
You said you were going to Walmart.
There is something that we need from Walmart. I don't remember. Oh, cat litter.
Can't afford it?
We have. Can you hold off another day?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh man, it's just the weight of it all.
I know. These are credit card tips. I have to wait on my check.
Hang on. Let's look at it and see if we can push it one more day. We got to have another good day. Today was a bad day. We lost 60 bucks. Okay, give me a second. All right, just give me a second. Mom used to live right over here. That's where my mom used to live when I was a kid. Somewhere in here, there's also this Jewish lady that was in our drama class. Her name was Leah. And one time I was putting on my tights for Tom Jones, and I was late for the run. Yeah, we were getting ready to do the run.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 2 dogs. Black dog versus red.
And I came in, and she said, "You're late." She was just a student. And I said, "What did I ever do to you?" That's what I told her. I said, "What did I ever do to you?" That's all I said. And everyone made a big deal about it for the whole year. And they made fun of me. They're always like, "There's Cole. Look, there's Leah. What did I ever do to you?" What did I ever do to you? It was in the story today that I wrote today. I'm still working on it though.
What's that?
Well,
somebody got fired and threw off their shirt?
Yeah. What you want to do is you want to go all the way here. It's your privacy right there. You want to go like this, and you want to make sure the tracking's on for Uber. So you turn it on like that. Then you go all the way here. Now they're probably going to try to do a thing where they don't work it with tracking, because people are going to start getting sued that require tracking. Now it says you're ready to go online. Linda, are we ready?
Make sure it's deliveries only.
Okay. Deliveries only? Only? Sorry, only. What is that called? It's a line with a little head on it. They go each way, like 69. One going in one direction, one going in the other. So what is that? I don't know what it's called. That's why they're kind of weird. So there's nothing there. You have to try to hit it again. And you can't do it either. You might can if I do it like I am. Just give me a second. You might can if you do this.
Cancer journey.
Still you can't. Try it again. There. It's only on delivery. So are we ready?
I want to go home.
I do too. But God won't let us. Not yet. One day we might get to. We have to make up some cell phone repair. Unlock gold. I wonder what gold means. What's gold?
That's when you get more than 50 points.
How do you get points?
Areas. That's per mileage.
Per mileage?
I'm like a pro.
But what is gold? We're going 4 minutes? How do you know how much miles? For 7 miles? No or yes? Yes or no? You know.
Red Lobster. Go ahead. 50 cents a mile.
So we can get crackers at Red Lobster. They have crackers?
Red Lobster?
I can't. I know. I haven't eaten anything.
They don't have crackers. I know.
I don't even think I had a hot dog. No, I had one hot dog. That's all I've had all day was a hot dog.
The other one.
All right, go in the center.
There's not too many Red
We're going in the center.
All right, we're going in the center.
Okay, look. Now, what you want to do when I say center, it's a code for something. It's way down here in the gold down here. Oops, missing it. Here, yep.
Maybe you can find a biscuit on a table.
All right. Now, when we go in the center, what do? We go like right here. Yeah, I know. We gotta hurry. And then we go like this to plug it in.
All right.
In the center, right? And now we go and wait. Reading USB. Great song right there. It's a mix for Audubon. Kraftwerk. Now we go to media. We go to Apple CarPlay. We go to the top high left, and we wait. Use Google Maps, remember, because we got in a jam last time. Hit the high and the low to the left, and we hit star right here. Right. So you go high and then low to the left. 7017 2.3. So real quick, when I mean high to the low to the left, because we're going to be using language like that in this show. Let's say that you don't know how to do any of this. So look, high toggle bar. It'll have some kind of white direction up there, like turn left and white. Okay? Touch on that area. There you go. It responds better to the actual area. Go to the bottom left in Google Maps in white. Right there. No Lanford Wilson. We have no Lanford Wilson plays in my house. Now, you hit this Google Maps. Boom. So I don't have a house, but still we don't have Lanford Wilson plays. Okay? In the place of my abode. We, boom. We have it right here. We have it right here. I showed you how to do that. There are no Lanford Wilson plays in Cole Spivey's world. Okay?
Let's go.
Not anymore. All right? So, there's no need for overlapping dialogue.
Big truck.
All right. Thank you. Spirit of Bukowski. In the spirit of Bukowski. Listen, we need to stay on this. You need to stay on this. You know what that means?
Yes.
It means that what? It means that you have to stay on that.
I need to focus if you don't talk so much.
Where are we going? Okay. We got a
We're
jog
gonna
over
Red
here.
Lobster.
All right.
My mom slaved
Slopster.
30 years over there for cheddar bay biscuits.
Right.
I work for the company. You're
This-
shutting down.
Okay.
You're on bankruptcy.
Story. Two friends that lived over here. Allison Ball, who knew Jennifer Chowning. But Jennifer Chowning Jennifer, or we call her Jenny Chowning. She was the mascot of R.L. Pascal High School. She married Grant Ellis and went to Washington, D.C. and started an art nonprofit organization. So if you're an artist, if you want to be an artist, you can do it by having a nonprofit organization. That was Jenny Chowning and Grant Ellis. They married. Allison Ball lived over this way, and she was a swimmer at Pascal High School. She hung out with Kruger. Kruger was the environmental science teacher who was a female that dated one of the high school students when he turned 18. Yep, she did. And she was kind of a weirdo a little bit, but she did help me a little bit on some things that I asked help for, like, projects. We had a little film club that was hidden. It was a hidden film club. Nobody knew about it. It was with Robert Vasquez, Brandon Carter, who disappeared from society, and then me. We pledged that one day we'd all get back together and make a movie. We drank a potion. Now, also, there was a guy named John Stevens. He killed himself in his front yard with a .22 rifle. I believe it was a .22 rifle. He went out in his front yard, put it to his head, and shot himself in the head and fell over in the front yard. It happened right over there, John Stevens, in his front yard. He did it in his front yard. They found him dead in his front yard with a rifle right next to him. That was John Stevens, right? I can go on and on and on about this area. It's a haunted area. We're going to an area that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, but Allison Ball, she was really cool. She was in the Sonic Youth. Yes, she loved Sonic Youth. And she would take us, she had VHS tapes of herself swimming. So she would professionally swim. This is like Olympic style swimming, where you dive off the board and you swim like a dolphin, like that. And then she had the camera underwater, or it was behind this glass. So you could see her swimming, and she would show people, it was kind of weird. It was like an Andy Warhol thing, but she would show people herself swimming. So she would set you down, and then she would show, this is it. And it would go in the VHS tape. It was very much like that movie, 20th Century Women. Yeah. With Ella Fanning. Yeah, my life was like that movie. A little bit, yeah. Only we didn't have parents. There's no need to. She's a loner, or maybe she's married and has kids. I don't know. But I picture her alone. She was always by herself. Allison Ball was, and she was quiet. And she was a swimmer. Yeah. Now Miss Kruger, we just call her Miss Kruger. She would talk about students that would shave their palms so they could feel the water. They could feel the water when they would swim. That's why we thought she was weird. Like, why is she talking about this? She said, I had this boyfriend in college. And he could shave his palms. Now, I watched 30 minutes of teachers yelling at students today on YouTube. 30 minutes. Sorry, I talk so much she throws up. This is a library over here, right over this way. We're making up a little bit of money. So I don't know how this is going to work. Ask for tips.
What the fuck is that?
Watch the F word. That's a witch I knew. And she did like that type of car. A Fiat. It's called a Fiat. Some say Fiat. It's a Fiat. Is it Fiat? Shh. All right.
Park in the
You're going to this one right
spot,
here.
labeled curbside pickup.
It's a red Slopster. That's where her mom worked a long time ago in Dallas. We're not in Dallas. We're in Fort Worth off of Hewlin.
I worked at the one in Houston.
Don't ever go to Houston, kids. Don't ever go to Houston. Do not put it in your apron.
No, we gotta go.
Do not put it in your apron. They don't learn. They don't learn. They just walk around the desert in a circle. They worship that. See how she's moving all around? She has the phone in her apron. I'm trying to teach her to put it in her pocket. Just like this. I got it. Go like this. That means put the phone in your pocket.